Karyn, good morning. What's the situation on the ground this morning ahead of Krejcir's court appearance and that of the two Hawks members?
Well, we arrived here, Dan, at just after 6:30 this morning. We're at the back entrance of the court because we were told at the front entrance by private security officials and Metro police officers that we would not be allowed to park in the court parking space. We then had to move all the way around the court building and come to this side, which, as you can see, has been cordoned off by police and court security officials. They're saying to us at this point that no one is allowed inside the court building. We know that one defense attorney has managed to get inside with a police escort after arguing very vociferously that he needed to see his client. But at this stage, no one allowed inside that court building. The police not disclosing whether, in fact, we will be allowed eventually, saying that they will tell us at a later stage what the position is. The National Prosecuting Authority's Pindi Low, who of course is the Joburg spokesperson, is adamant that we will be allowed inside court. But as you remember, Dan, last time that the NPA making a very successful application to keep the media out on the basis of security, and the rhetoric that is coming from the police at this point is that they have real safety concerns, and we don't know what the effect of those safety concerns will be on our ability to cover this case.
Okay, while we wait to find out whether or not as the media will be allowed in court, Karyn, just remind us again what's going to be happening inside court. We understand, there's two bail application processes that will be taking place.
Well, I will be covering Radovan Krejcir and his co-accused Desai Lupondo's application for bail. We're not sure at this stage whether Lupondo will in fact be applying for bail, but we know from Krejcir's lawyers that he is intent on getting bail. Remember, at this stage he is still in hospital being treated for renal complications, which he says are the results of repeated electric shocks being administered to his body during an alleged 2-hour torture session by the police. Of course, the police have denied that. He put those torture allegations on record during the last court appearance. Of course, we weren't allowed access to that, so we weren't really able to get the full version of what exactly those allegations were. We expect him to bring them up again in court. The state is going to oppose bail for him. On what basis has yet to be divulged. We understand that the state will argue that Radovan Krejcir is a flight risk. We don't know if it's going to confirm or deny reports that Krejcir was in fact attempting to flee the country or preparing to flee the country at the time that he was arrested on that Friday afternoon. We know that the two police officers apparently intend bringing bail. My colleague Narissa Subramani will be in court for that hearing. The Hawks have yet to disclose the full level of evidence that they have against those two, but it's understood to include a number of very expensive items that they have alleged to have purchased off the back of their allegedly corrupt relationship with Radovan Krejcir. So both of these applications potentially giving us quite a rich insight into the state's case against both these two separate sets of individuals, if indeed we are allowed to cover them.
Thank you very much. That's eNCA reporter Karyn Maughan outside the Palm Ridge Magistrate's Court.
News that moves. eNCA.com.